Okay, let's get back to it. To our post-apocalyptic Slayer cars. Uh, this uh, this is the motor to the 1965 truck. Um, you have to map out a plan to which way you want to build your car with. I decided to, since I put a helicopter engine in the other vehicle, I'm gonna take and turn this into a Leno 557, I believe it, 552 they call it, Leno 552. He had his own name on it. I'll show you a couple of photographs of the GM 572 engine. Show you the way I'm going to paint it and the way I'm going to make it look. See if I can get wires and other things on it. I'm going to customize this engine. I'll let you look at these two photographs, and then we'll get back to the other parts of the car, the way we're going to plan to map this out. I'm going to build it into a post-apocalyptic car. That's kind of a neat little engine. Paint the whole engine red, according to the photograph that I just showed you. Well, just looking at the photographs of the, if you can see the Leno 572 and the GM 572, that you look and you see that the engine block itself is red, the heads are red, and the rest of the parts are silver, and the, I guess that's the distributor cap, and the other places are chrome, and the other parts are red. With these 57 on the two, but I'm going to try to get close as this as possible, see if I can add wiring. Now this truck bed, it looks real good, but I'm not going to use this. I'm not even going to cut it up. I probably would take this and make it into a trailer for another vehicle. I think about, because this bed looks so good, I'm gonna buy another one of these and make this part of this half into a trailer, because it's just such a good looking truck bed. But I'm gonna put a harpoon on top of the with the Slayer car I'm building, so I'm not gonna be using this. Let me show you the underneath part of it. Okay, you look at the bottom of this. Note the where the pins are at. That's pretty good detail. This wood grain. This area is right here if you had to fill them in, but since it's the bottom part. But note where these different pins are at. When I build the flatbed to hold the harpoon on, I'm gonna have to remember where these pins are at, so I can mimic the other part. So when I want to make the flatbed to match to the other detail parts on the frame itself. Okay, let's get back to the engine again. In Hot Rod Magazine 2004, they had an article called Junkyard Jewelry, High-Tech Engines for Cheap, where they show you how to rebuild the older engines to a more modern engine. They had to look up the Hot Rod Magazine from 2004, and they also had 125 custom paint ideas on this. I'll show you a photograph of it, of the magazine. I believe it's April 2004. Hot Rod Magazine. What you want to look up: 125 custom paint jobs and junkyard jewelry. If you get, you look up the different magazines to be able to find out a way to improve, to make your engines to your model look better in the interior of your engine bay itself. Okay, here's the engine frame, and over here where the pins go to that was on the bottom of the truck bed itself. You can see right here. So you had to make your measurements if you want to replace the truck bed with the flat bed. Well, so I'm going to scratch build. I'm going to use diamond tread. Okay, here's some diamond plate if you want to know what it looks like. This is what I'm going to use to make my flatbed with on the truck. Then I put the harpoon on top of this. This is a plastic struck diamond plate. Okay, here's the framework for the flatbed. This is the center for the frame itself. It goes over the top of the frame of the truck. What you want to do is, in case if I decided not to put a harpoon on there, might have put a recordless rifle on here. That's the two things I'm thinking about. Might be pretty neat putting a little recordless rifle. I tried to create a apocalyptic thing where they have no weapons, so they had to come up with what they can find. You know, creating things like harpoons, things like that, because they can't find enough weapons. Okay, how you like my Leno 572? That's the closest I can get to it. That's a neat little engine. Yeah, just look up on the internet for a Leno 572 or a GM 572. There you go. I had to add a few more parts to it.